Hello there everybody, how's it going? This is Matt Malta here, and welcome back to some more City Skylines. So we're just going to look at this wonderful congregation of ships here. I have no idea as to what is going on at all over here. But they're all deciding to plough into each other, because that's exactly what you do when you're sailing a ship. So, tough shit there. Right, so I'm going to announce that this is actually going to be the last episode in the Cliffside Bay series for a little while. For those of you who know, I am currently a university student. I'm studying at the University of Portsmouth, and, well, the thing is, this coming few weeks is going to be very, very busy for me, because I'm actually starting a very big stage of my final year project. I am in my final year. I have already started my project for my final year, but I'm going to be starting quite a big stage of it in the coming weeks, and I'm going to be working quite heavily on my project for probably until about Christmas, I think. So the reason I'm deciding to stop City Skylines for a little while is just so that I don't have too much to do on my YouTube channel. To be honest, I mean, I haven't been uploading that much City Skylines anyway, because running 3 games at a time on a regular basis is quite difficult at the best of times anyway, even without going to university and things like that. But as it happens, I do go to university, and I do have a lot going on and things like that. So I find it quite difficult to actually play all 3 games that I currently play on my channel, which is EU4, SimCity, and City Skylines. So I've sort of decided that maybe I'm just going to chop back and go to 2 games for a little while. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably end up resuming City Skylines at some point. I've got a feeling it might be in the new year or something like that, but there might be the odd episode thrown in now and again. So for those of you who have been following City Skylines, I'd like to apologise. Because, well, it's a lovely game. It's an absolutely beautiful game. I mean, we look at this and you just think, oh my god, it is so nice. I mean, look, it is so gorgeous, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love this dense area that we built over here, Cliffside Cove, things like that. But I am going to chop it back for a little while, just so that I can focus a little bit more on my university project. No disrespect to any of my followers on YouTube, but university does come first. And so I'm going to be working on my project for the best part of, about a month, maybe a little bit over a month. I'm going to be actually getting a huge bunch done, including my thesis and things like that, which I need to do. But also, I need to go out and do some sampling work and things like that, because I am actually doing a project rather than a dissertation. So I'm actually going out and collecting my own data and things like that. So as a result, City Skylines is going to be chopped from the schedule for a little while. I'm going to be carrying on with Europa Universalis 4 and SimCity. SimCity is also going to include some multiplayer as well, so technically I'm expanding SimCity and then chopping back on City Skylines for a little while, and hopefully, you know, maybe things will pick up relatively soon. Once I've got the main bulk of this particular project work out the way, I will most likely be able to carry on with City Skylines once again. I do realise that a couple of people have got requested cities. And I would like to apologise for, well, basically I am putting those back. I'm not ignoring the requests, I'm just putting them back, I'm afraid. So I'm very, very sorry about that. So I do realise that those people have been waiting quite a while to see their request cities as well, which makes it even worse. It just makes the whole darn thing even worse. But in the end, I feel that this has to be done in order to properly focus on my project and properly be able to, to focus on university in this, what is a very pivotal year. That was a terrible, terrible road setup right there. That was really bad. In what is a pivotal year, so it's important for me to make sure that I do maintain my focus on university and keep up to date with my lectures and things like that, but also with my project, which I'm managing on top of my original coursework that you have to do for the year. So, as well as my YouTube channel, of course, because I do consider my YouTube channel to be quite important. I do like, I absolutely love working and putting some effort into my channel. The reason being, I consider it to be a welcome break from university. I just consider it to be something that, you know, I can take my mind off of whatever the hell's going on at university, and I can just sit back, relax, and play some games. Although lately, Europa Universalis 4 has been relatively a sort of half-hearted, frustrating experience because of all the things that have been happening with the Denmark playthrough and things like that. And it's like, it's so frustrating when the AI decides to be a jerk and things like that. So you could argue that perhaps I'm increasing my frustration levels, but hey-ho. I will make an episode of this. I'm not just going to end at about 5 minutes here. I'm going to make an episode of this. I might actually go ahead and finish Wayway Ridge. Wayway Ridge is one of the... Ooh. Doesn't look straight to me. Might be the perspective though. It was of course Mr. El Wayway who has one of the City Skylines requests, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to carry on with it. Or at the moment I'm not going to be pursuing it. So he has got a request on the table waiting, and unfortunately, well, I'm not going to be able to do his request for a little while. Can I fit in on that? Yeah, I can. Brilliant. Okay. So as a result, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to prioritise Wayway Ridge as a half-hearted apology for basically putting his request back. Okay, so let's go ahead and zone some commercial there. I have sort of made a couple of little bolsters to this particular area. Like I've zoned in this area at Cliffside Cove with the residential, the dense residential, and I've also gone ahead and thrown in a bus route around here. It's quite a wiggly, wobbly bus route, but it's okay, and it loops around the top. It joins in with the bus route that was existing down at this particular avenue, and then it sort of snakes its way around and goes along the esplanade as well, which is nice. Because that's all it was. I've also added in some extra. I've also added in a wind farm at the top here, and I've added in some extra water and sewage facilities to keep our capacity nice and high. Yeah, Wayway Ridge is actually a low density area, so I might want to zone this area in with low density as well. This area actually has no name. Okay. Let's see. Might want to name this particular area here. So let's do something a bit like this, and something along these lines here. So that way we have an extra little district in here. And I'm going to call this. I'm going to name this something like the way to the ridge, or something like that, like the way up to the ridge. Actually, hang on, I've got it. I'm going to call this the Ridgeway. That'll do. There we go, the Ridgeway. Brilliant. And I'm going to make this into smoke detector distribution, recycling, and I'm also going to have a big business benefactor for those commercials. High-tech housing, and we'll have a tax break for low-density residential. So I'm going to put in some low-density residential in here. And we are going to offer a tax incentive for these guys. So let's just throw in something, maybe not there. Maybe like this. Something like that will probably do. That'll be fine. Cool. We do need to water across the top here. The extension of Wayway Ridge has not been complete. There we go, just make sure that is actually straight. Whoops! There we go. There we go, we can go up to there, that'll be fine. Okay, cool. So, we'll throw those in. Let's keep up with the commercial over this side. Like so. And probably down on the south here as well. Let's keep up with the commercial in here. Because there's a very high commercial demand at the moment, and also it's also going to allow the power to jump around, which is also a welcome bonus. Can I fit in any kind of parks? What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a couple of parks on either end of this particular road here. That should be enough to at least cover decently this area. Right. Oh, have we got adequate services over here? We do not. So let's go ahead and throw in some services here. So put a fire station on the corner there. Let's get some healthcare. Deathcare's not too bad actually. But, we'll throw in another one anyway. Police. Because this is a residential, let's go ahead and throw in a school over that way, and we could possibly do with another one over here. We got one there though, so that's fine. Maybe in here then. We're brutally demolishing a lot of stuff here. Let's just upgrade it as well. That in there then. Localized school coverage. Always nice. Saves on traffic. Overall traffic in the city is really awesome, actually. I mean, there's still a few busy areas, like there's a couple, you know, sort of the little choke point areas, the four-way intersections. They're bound to be busy. The other one that's quite busy is still this area over here in the industries. Particularly this junction here is quite nasty. But overall, I think we've done a great job with traffic here. This layout has actually worked very, very nicely. With all the different roundabouts, plenty of access routes in and out of different areas. More than one way into an area, which is the other thing as well. Like if you were travelling from Zana Hilltop to Robinson Square, for instance, you can go down the bridge here and loop in and go that way. You can go use the highway down here and join in through this side. Or you can use the highway entrance down this way and go into onto this left-hand turn off here and go in through that way. So that's three different methods of getting in, and so as a result, it gives people the choice, and that means that traffic is less of a problem. Also, I think our public transport is also well worth mentioning. I think we have very good public transportation, so I'm going to throw in a huge batch of offices over this way, because there's a very big industry demand, and I think that office space just to the sort of right of, or to the east, I should say. I'm a scientist, I should be technical. To the east of Wayway Ridge here is going to provide some localized jobs. Now we do have the big business park over here, the Frank Business Park, but I reckon some localized jobs in this particular area will not go amiss, especially as, well, the J. Huron Business Park isn't too far away. But again, it's an alternative. Rather than everybody piling down here to work, you can go across the ridge, across the ridgeway, so to speak. Okay, I think, though, that is probably going to be it for now. Oh, no, it's not. No, there's one more thing that I'm missing. The most important thing of all, and that is trees. Where would we be without trees? So let's go ahead and pile in some trees here, there, and everywhere. Like this. We can hide away the recycling centre there as well, which is also helpful. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll pile in some trees over there in amongst the wind turbines. And if we can, I wouldn't mind just, yeah, along the ridge like this. Would be really, really nice, I think. Something like that, along the ridge. Keeps up the tree theme that we got going over there with our trees over on that side. There's a bit of gap in here. Let's go ahead and fill that in. Because trees are king. The world does not have enough trees. There we go. Something a little bit like that. That'll do. Nice. Okay, so there we go then. So we have got a different type of tree compared to what we had over here. I'm not sure what actually I used over this way. But as it happens, it doesn't matter. I could pile in some trees around the back here. The pollution is gargantuanly terrible, but it doesn't matter. And then across the ridge over there like that. That seems fine. Okay. Maybe we should go on a quick city tour before we end. Maybe we should pick up a guy. Home of the stuff store. Where is that? That is all the way over here. Nice. Let's go on a quick city tour. And let's have a look. So you're just coming into the city here. Here we go. Right. So we're coming into the city. We can see the wind farm up there. Oh, look at the trees. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so there's one of our bridges. That's one of the high... Oh, that's the Cloverleaf Junction, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so we're using the Cloverleaf. So we're heading towards the eastern side here. So that means we're going to go through the tunnel. Not too bad. We can see the dense side over here of some of the denser areas. That's the Guanlo district, I think. Oh, this is quite a steep hill, actually. My goodness me. Okay, so we're going to end up... Oh, look at that drop there. That's horrible. Okay, so we're going through the tunnel. And we're going to arrive into Zana Hilltop. Here we are. Zana Hilltop over here. We're actually using this side road to go around this way. Okay, fair enough. Zana Hilltop, we can see all of the bridging and things like that. So interestingly, we're actually using this side road to get through here, as opposed to the bridge. That's interesting to note. And we're now dropping down the huge drop here. Which means we'll use the suspension bridge. There we go. Brilliante. This is quite cool. That side is actually slightly more elevated compared to this side. Doesn't matter. as we drop down towards the Cliffside Cove way. It's one of our many roundabouts there. Here's another one. Oh no, that's the train track and the connection road that we built. Okay, so we've reached the roundabout here. Where are we going here then? We're actually going here. Oh, we're going around. Okay, so we're entering the sort of western side of Cliffside Cove. Interesting that we're going this way. Okay, cool. So Cliffside Cove, here we are, the big commercial district. You can argue it's the high street. Look at the amount of people waiting for the bus there. My goodness, it's mad. Ah, this is quite cool actually. These are quite tall. Bit of traffic bottleneck here, not too much to complain about though. Also, there was a bus there, so that didn't help. We can see the Solo in the distance there, which is the one on the Esplanade there. And there we go. So that was pretty good. So we're not too far away from the Solo, which is over that way. And you can see the wind farm up on the top of the hill up there, which is nice. What else can you see? Up towards Wayway Ridge up there, we can see lots of stuff going on. Ooh, this is one of the botanical gardens, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ooh, how lovely! Brilliant, and you can see all the way over. Look at what the bridge looks like over here. That's quite amazing. Cool. Okay, so there we go then. So I'm going to end this particular series right here. I'm pretty sure we'll resume at some point as we have more places to build over this way. But that's it for now then. So thanks for watching. I'm going to be continuing with Europa Universalis 4 and SimCity on this particular channel for the foreseeable future. So if you'd like to follow those, please feel free to subscribe. Any advice, feedback, comments, or anything like that with regards to this series, please feel free to let me know in the comments section below, or by dropping me a message if you'd like to as well. But that's it for now then. So thanks for watching. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato, and City Skylines as Cliffside Bay. Cheers for watching, guys.